Good afternoon, world. It's Ivan Amaro. I decided to make another video because I have nothing to do, right? My next video I'll make Saturday. Obviously. Merry Christmas, all you guys. Christmas is next Thursday. Yeah. So hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. Yeah. Are you making two videos, Ivan? No, only one. Yeah. So I made like, what, 6 videos in a row for you guys, but starting tomorrow, I'm not making a video tomorrow. I'm making a video Saturday or maybe Sunday. Yeah. I'm not actually like that, right? I'll pay for the shit. Yeah. And don't forget, this is the poor Ivan who's not king, right? When I'm poor, I make videos for you and everything, but once I'm king and I'm trying with VJ, a lot of the videos and videos, I don't care about this channel. I don't get paid for this shit, and I forget about it, obviously, because I'm now a multi-billion living life with VJ, obviously. And this is not the Ivan who paid a price to be with his wife. This is the holy good Ivan. Once Ivan finds out how wicked you guys are, and you turn him into a sex slave and you kill him to be with his wife, Ivan's never making a video on this channel ever again. Here we go. You guys are wicked people, man. So, huh? Yeah. No, Ivan, seriously, man, do you think that some fans will like Lord of the Rings better? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Lord of the Rings is a masterpiece, man. Even though it's a bit boring for me, it is a masterpiece. And a lot of Lord of the Rings Reddit fans might like Lord of the Rings better than my book, obviously. Yeah, Ivan's book was amazing, but Lord of the Rings has better speech, it's richer and richer history. I like it better. But Ivan's book was good, but I like Lord of the Rings better. I understand. If you guys like Lord of the Rings better, I understand. If you guys like Game of Thrones better, I understand. Already it's several different ways, right? But I highly doubt it, though. Because I read Lord of the Rings. I read all 3 books. And I read my book. I'm like, yeah, my book is a more entertaining read. It's a better book. But Lord of the Rings has the richer speech, like Ere the Sun Rises, richer worlding, the Rohirrim, the army of Gondor, the army of Mordor, the army of Isengard. It's a richer history, obviously, and richer words and language of the elves, but the story's not as entertaining and it's not as good, obviously. As the Xanus story is better than the Lord of the Rings story. Frodo being possessed by the ring is an amazing story, but it's not as good as the Xanus story. Xanus is a more powerful story, obviously. And the speech of Xanus, I believe, beats the speech in Lord of the Rings. Even though Lord of the Rings has deeper, richer speech, like in Return of the King, when he's like, "Shields shall be splintered, ere the sun rises." That's fucking deep and beautiful. But the speech in Volume 3 is amazing. Tap piece, man. It's like cinema. And era tattoo, right? I almost stole so for you. Did you go over your book, the Ivan? Yeah, I did. I went over War and Becoming King. I have like 18 pages left, guys. And I'm done going over all of Volume 3. So all the stiffness of Volume 3 is all fixed up. I fixed it. Yeah, I fixed it, obviously. I fixed it. Yeah. Yeah. That's why Victoria Justice is his wife. She cries, but she knows she got 2 by gatekeepers. Yo, Ivan, you wrote your masterpiece. That's billions for you. I want you to get me out. I want a piece of that, Ivan. I want to live a life with you. I want to be a movie star with you. I want to adapt that amazing Xanus story with you and sign that Megan Lambs with you, Ivan. You feature the Mags with you. She's crazy. Yeah, Ivan, I want to be a famous movie star with you, Ivan, and have the power and the control. Because both me and Vijay have the keys to the kingdom. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I want to be in a big budget movie with you. I would be a famous movie star with you. Like Lord of the Rings. Xanus would be like Lord of the Rings. Jesus, Lord of the Rings. Like an amazing movie, obviously. Yeah. That's what the Gates Smoking should have run. I know you did it. You want a masterpiece, man. Yeah. Sarah? Yeah. Will you and Peter go land scouting? Yeah, we have to go land scouting. If I choose Peter or Mel, right? Yeah. But yeah, Peter, we have to go. Yeah, we have to go land scouting during first year. I'll have Peter and like Guillermo Tor and maybe Fran. They fly with us on my private jet. We fly to Switzerland. We have to scout land. First, we have to decide what location that we're going to film the movie. I'll tell Peter, yeah, there's Switzerland, there's Scotland, there's Ireland, but Finland and Scotland, you're gonna get more of that Viking vibe. That's a good place for filming a Viking-based movie, but I don't think Xanus is good for that. That place is good for Xanus. Excuse the noise, there's a plane. I think Switzerland's the best place to film Xanus. Well, Peter might tell you New Zealand. He might. I'm like, Peter, no. You filmed The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. I don't want to have similar landscapes for Xanus. I want Xanus to be a completely different world, Lord of the Rings. Here's a guy, even though New Zealand's a good place to film it, I filmed like many scenes on many locations in New Zealand. We can't film there, Ivan. Otherwise, you're gonna get that similar feel to Lord of the Rings. Yeah, you're gonna get the similar landscapes. That's why I don't want to film in New Zealand. Mm-hmm. Had Peter not filmed Lord of the Rings in New Zealand, I would have probably chosen New Zealand to film Xanus. I'm gonna film it in Switzerland, obviously. That's where I want to film Xanus, obviously, right? Switzerland. Yeah. Switzerland's a good place to film, obviously, right? I have this big nice hot shower. Yeah. I'll enjoy showing you guys, right? Yeah. Yeah. Will you have blue screen, green screen in your movie? Yeah, I will. For the interior scenes, I'll have blue screen, green screen. But for the cities, I'm actually going to build real cities on location, obviously. But the interior scenes, like the banquet hall scenes, that you have blue screen, green screen. They build an interior set, and you have blue screen, green screen to give it more depth. But like for the locations and everything, it's all like huge sets that are built, obviously. When you apply the Visual Effects Awards, it looks amazing. Here's a guy, with this budget, we can build huge sets, like better than my Lord of the Rings, man. Looking at a set better than Minas Tirith and Helm's Deep. Yeah, as Helm's Deep, they built like a tiny little, it wasn't that big of a set. It was a tiny set, and it still looked amazing on camera. Yeah, well, my world building will blow out of water. Here's a guy, we can build like unheard of sets with that money. We can afford to pay the extras in Switzerland a lot of money too. I'm gonna have like a 100, maybe $50 million budget towards extras. So I can afford to pay thousands of extras or $180. So that's a good paycheck. They can take time off work for that. Peter's like, yeah, they can take time off work. He's blind as a movie, Peter, right? Yeah. $180 is a lot of money. We can't feed them. Yeah, we can't feed them, Peter, obviously. And they're gonna work harder for me, the extras, because I'm paying them a lot of money. $180 a day is a lot of money for an extra, right? I'd be in a movie for $180 a day. That's a lot of money, man. That's a 9 to 5 job paycheck. That's how much people make. The average person makes around the world $180 around there a day. So it's a good paycheck for the extras, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. All right, how much extras will be in your movie? Like 60,000 around there? Something crazy. That's why you have to have a big budget, because they're going to cost you a lot of money, Ivan. Yeah. Here's a guy, even like you want to take it to the next level. With you don't want to do a thing where you just have 200 extras, you apply CGI. You actually want to have 5,000, like 700 extras for the extras of salaries. But yeah, we can afford it, Ivan. It'll cost you millions, but you can afford it. Your budget's unlimited. I know, but it's unlimited. That's why Peter's shocked, obviously. Yeah, and show him Prince of Egypt, Ivan. Now Peter has to deal with what you're talking about. Yeah. Here's a guy, Ivan. You want the Exodus like something like Prince of Egypt. Like, yeah, they have torches and they're in the mountains and they're in the caverns and all the bats are sleeping in there and they're scared with torches, Ivan. I'm like, yeah, you awaken if he says the Bat King on. He was like, holy shit, man, this is better than my Lord of the Rings, Ivan. Aratat and his 20,000 army march to Savius, and Aratat finds it empty and he's going crazy. There's no trace of reflection of Savius. They must have been warned by two Zanes. Like, yeah, he's like, holy shit. And after that, they camp and Aratat talks, obviously, about the story, about the, and I'm saying, yeah. He's like, I'm looking at a map, man, this is better than the Rings. And the devils like that? I'm like, yeah, the world's gonna fill for you guys, man. Yeah. Imagine a 20,000 to 1 army marching towards Savius and they find out it's empty. And Aratat camps and there's a bunch of camps around Savius. Aratat goes to Eli's house and he finds out it's empty. There's no trace of human flesh in Savius. He takes jugs and Elzo, goes on the ground. He's like, yeah, I'm looking at a map. There's better on the rings. Masterpiece, man. This is a masterpiece. Yeah. Sorry, Tacitonius is very sarcastic. Yes, he is. That scene I showed you guys when Tactius talks about the wolves in at the brewery, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying, yeah. He's like, I'll get a spanking of ale if you have some. Yeah, Tacitonius is a joker, obviously. All right, that's a good joke, I know. What can I get you, young lads? I'm saying, a spanking of ale if you have some. All right, that's funny, I know. He's a joker, Tacitonius. You'll see what I'm mean. That's why John May is good with Tacitonius. He's sarcastic in the movie and all that stuff, yeah. Yeah. It will get sick, man. I know John will get sick with that. Sick book, obviously. Yeah. I can show you that scene again, guys, if you want. The snippet, obviously, right? I'm not showing you new scenes. I already spoiled quite a bit of Volume 1 2 for you guys. When you guys will see what we remember. When you read Volume 1 2, you're like, yeah, I even spoiled a little bit of Volume 1 2 for us. A little bit. We kind of have an idea of what's going on, but you don't know what's really going on there. But in Volume 3, you guys know shit, obviously. I won't spoil story for Volume 3, obviously. Right? What volume do you think most fans like the most, Ivan? Either Volume 2 or 3, or maybe either Volume 1 or 2, because Volume 3, people might say it's the worst because Volume 3 arguably is the most raw when you read it, but the scenes blow your mind away more, obviously, and it's a different, I take the story in a totally different direction that you don't expect. It's a plot twist, and some fans might not like that. Yeah. Volume 3 is like the odd man out. It's the volume where I take the story on a totally different direction you don't expect. Volume 1 and 2 is a bit lighter, a bit of darkness in it with the walls and everything. And in Volume 3, everything just gets deep and dark. And I take the story in a different direction that you did not expect, obviously. But I do give you hints of Volume 1 and 2, foreshadowing hints of what can happen in Volume 3, but don't expect it, obviously, when you Volume 3. That's why I'm not showing you Volume 3. I'm not supposed to for you. Yeah. Some Yeah. People might tell me, no, Volume 3 will be the best one, That's going to be very powerful with the access and everything. That's going to be the best one, Ivan. But Volume 2 and 1 are going to be like probably about just as good, Ivan. The fucking masterpieces, Ivan. I know. Ivan, you wrote a masterpiece. How'd you come up with that sort of? That's a masterpiece. I know, Peter. It's a masterpiece, man. Mel Gibson will tell me that too, right? Masterpiece, my book. That's why the Gates want to control it, Ivan. You know, you did it, man. You know this is billions for your region. That's why the Gates want to control your brand. Gatekeepers. That money's mine, you're not touching it. Like, oh. So if it's an envy, yeah, it's an envy, obviously. They can't stand the fact of me being that rich. Yeah, I'm envious, man. I don't want you making your 17 billion off your book and making your like 50 billion off your Xanus brand. I'm envious. Even when you make your 50 plus trillion every year, yeah, even though I make like my 60, 70 trillion every year, I'm envious. I don't want you making that kind of money, Ivan, in my house. Yeah, again, you act like as if you're God. You did not create this place, man. This may be your house, but you didn't create it. Yeah. That's why God gave us the keys, because we're the rightful heirs, not the gatekeepers. He did not create this place, Ivan. You VJ did that. They don't deserve to rule over you, right? You deserve to control our money, Ivan. You're the creator of the universe, not them. They may own the financial system in the world, and they open the door for everyone for success and everything, but they're not the true heirs. I mean, we are. We're God, we grace, but they didn't. That's why VJ cried, because she sold out to the gate gods. She can't get out. She's fucked, and she can't make her money because they lock all the doors on her house. Yeah, let VJ make like her $500,000, $700,000. Don't pay her any more than that. Like, keep her around that range. That way she's not a billionaire. Obviously. And all the money she makes for us, take it and give her the peanuts, obviously. Yeah. And they also want to take my money too, because they're fucking greedy psychopaths, man. Zero, you're not touching my money, man. You dupe VJ, I'm not gonna have you dupe me, man. No way. You dupe the shit out of Victoria Justice. Yeah, Ivan, we duped her. Yeah, you're a fucking liar. You dupe VJ. I'm not gonna have you dupe me, man. No way, man. You're not gonna let me be late. I think I'm stupid. I'm not an idiot, man. There's a reason why my father gave me the key, is he knows how psychotic the gatekeepers are in terms of money. They're fucking greedy psychopaths, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Will you and VJ eventually become trillionaires? Of course we will. After maybe 20, 30 years, me and VJ will be trillionaires. Or close to that. Be worth close to that, obviously. We'll be fucking rich in like 20, 30 years. Or maybe 500 billion in 20 years. Will be worth 400 billion, no, maybe 200 billion around will be worth around there. It'll take time, obviously. Yeah, I don't want you being that rich. Yeah. Is it about the power control? Yes, it is about the power control, but it's also about me, VJ, being billionaires. They don't want me being that rich, man. It's an envy. As Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk are worth like $200 billion, obviously. And they're not even the son of God. That's how you know it's an envy item. They just can't stand the fact of you being a billionaire when they know you deserve to be that rich. Yeah, all these Hollywood celebrities and all these rich people around the world, they get to be billionaires when they're not God. But I don't want to be that rich because I'm envious. I just can't stand the fact of Ivan being that rich. It's just an envy they have. They're psychopaths, man. I'm envious, man. Like, you can make your easy money. The fans love you, VJ, and I don't want you being small with going to be being that rich. I'm envious. Yes, an envy they have. Amen. It's an envy, a psychotic envy they have, right? Ivan, why do you think they're envious? Because they know me and VJ are the true heirs. They know it, obviously. That's why they have the envy. But before me and VJ came down to this dumpster, obviously, they were the gods, man. They were the gods of the world system. Everyone respects them. Everyone respects them. Because of the gate gods, they control the money world. And the true gods who created the universe come down here, and then that's when they became filled with their envy. Yeah, I envy their relationship and their beauty. And I envy their wealth. Lock all doors on Ivan. That's why God gave me the keys. Well, they don't do me, man. So, Sarah. He's like, yo, Ivan, like, I'm fucked, Ivan, get me out. I got dude, yeah, they just got dude bad, man. Fucking stupid. Yeah, Ivan, like, I wanna be a big movie star with you and sign that Megan Amazon with you, Ivan. Have my freedom has control with you, yeah, that's what she cried. I want to see Light 2. I want to be with you, I want to do the personal stuff with you, because she's crazy, honestly, BJ. So, Sarah. Yeah. BJ's probably curious. How the heck do they control all the money? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know how they control it. All I know is that they're the gatekeepers and they control everything. Obviously, it's power, man. I don't know how they do it. I have no idea. My guess is they have this like screen, and then like the people tell them how much money comes in every year, and that's how they control. I don't know how the fucking gatekeepers control all the money in the world. I don't know how they do it. They locked everything on me. I can't make my money. They locked everything on you, BJ. You can't make your money. I don't know how they do it. But all I know is that they're called the gate gods for a reason, right? Yeah. And if you sell out to them, they want to guard on your career, BJ. You're fucked because they're the gate gods of the money system in the world. So those guys want to lock the doors on you, BJ. You're fucked. You can't make your money, man. That's why I'm poor. Because they locked everything on me too. But my keys are not useless. I'm not selling them, right? Yeah, and I wrote the mass as I was saying, that money's mine, obviously. I did not get duped. VJ got duped. That's why she cries. But she knows she got duped. She wants me to get her out. She got duped by the gatekeepers, obviously, VJ. Yeah. 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 So if you focus on the good, yes. Unlike VJ, who focuses, VJ, because she's crazy, she focuses on the bad and the right now. That's why she just cries heavy tears because she's a crazy woman. Whereas me, what I do is I take away the bad and I focus on the good. Okay, I know I wrote my book last year for Xanus, even though I know it's a tough path for me. I know I focus on me just being king and living a life. Obviously, my wife. I focus on the good. I don't focus on the bad. Obviously, otherwise, if I focus on the bad, it can drive me crazy, and I could what? I can go into major depression and everything. Right? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm not letting the gatekeeper touch my money. I'm not going to leave my money after what you put me in my life. Are you fucking crazy? I'm sick and tired of being the poor Ivan who has no money and having all these people take advantage of me all the time. Enough's enough. You kept me poor for 40 years and you do good. These billions are being BJ's not you're not touching my money, man. You want to steal my $70 million when you make your I don't know, your 50, 60, 70 a year because you're a greedy pig, man. Like, you're not touching my money, man. My money's mine, it's not yours. Yeah. That's why they're pissed off, Ivan. Because they know you have the keys. Yeah, we can't guard on that, man. We're so fucking powerful. If Ivan didn't have the keys, he'd be fucked. But his father gave him the keys, and we can't guard the door on that brand, man. They're pissed off, obviously. Because I have the keys, they can't guard the door on it. Yeah, we can't guard on that, man. Ivan has the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, I do. That's why they're pissed off, obviously. I can open the door myself. As once I pay the fee, and I have someone help me release my book help me set up my account for Lulu for my Xanus book. The gatekeepers are not helping you, Ivan. You have to do that yourself. Because I have the keys, the world will know all about the site and everything, and they purchase my book because I have the keys to the gate. Yeah, Ivan didn't sell to us. We're not helping him with opening the door and everything, but Ivan can open it himself. He has the keys. Yes, I have the keys. I don't need to open the door for me. I can open it myself. So I gotta give you the keys, Ivan. I'm gonna get some to you. Make your billions. Yeah. When I get that first check at the end of the month, I'm gonna cry, man. You have $17.5 billion in your bank. I'm like, holy shit. I'm fucking rich, man. Yeah, and I cry, man. I don't know what's to have that kind of money, man. To be rich like that. Like I'm like, holy shit, man. I'm richer than all these Hollywood celebrities, man. Yeah. I'm richer than all the Hollywood celebrities, man. Crazy, bro. That's why I'm gonna cry when I get that check, obviously. I know what the hell I want to do just to make this money, man, for me and my wife. Yeah. Will you blow a little bit of your money during the 10 days? Of course I will, but I'll blow maybe 15 grand, 20, 30 grand on my money. Because I'm going to get a few clothes here and there. Just a few, maybe 3 pants, 4 or 5 shirts. I'll get deodorant, maybe some cologne, and that's it. Toothpaste, mouthwash, spray for my dreads. That when I meet Vijay, I have some nice clothes, obviously, to wear. And maybe 6 pants, 7 shirts. I want to save, and I also have to book a private plane to Los Angeles, obviously. That costs money. Like a private flight to Los Angeles is maybe $6,000-$7,000 to book. So I'll be blowing maybe 35, 40K of my money, which is pocket change, obviously. I'm saving the clothes shopping for all the VJ. But I will get a few clothes here and there at the mall. That way I look fly when I make VJ, obviously. So all my old clothes, I'm gonna get rid of like all of it. All the shitty clothes I have now, I'm gonna get rid of it, donate it. And I'll bring just one luggage of just like maybe 6 pants, 7 shirts, and that's it. That way I look fly, I have some clothes to wear when I meet VJ, obviously. Yeah, and when we go to Vancouver, that register for the cards, that's when we will go on our clothes shopping spree. We get a bunch of clothes, like 50 pants, 60 shirts, 25, 30 pair of shoes. I'm gonna tell VJ, don't go any higher than maybe 30 pair of shoes, VJ. I don't want to waste money, right? I'm gonna get maybe 20 pair of shoes. That's enough. I'm not gonna get like 100 like Justin Bieber and all those guys. They waste money. They want to waste money, right? Yeah. You don't want to waste money, obviously. Yeah. VJ will give that evil look. Yeah, she will. She's gonna give you that evil look. I'm like, man, this girl's fucking evil, man. After what I did for you, this is how you react. This is how you respond, VJ. Ivan, I'm sorry, man. I want a piece of your money. I deserve that money too, Ivan. I'm your wife, and I have the keys. Yes, VJ, relax. I'm gonna share the money with you, man. Chill, man. She's fucking evil, man. Yeah. She's evil, that woman. Yeah. Yeah. What car do you think VJ will get? I don't know. I don't know what car she'll get. I have no idea. I don't know. I guarantee you, Ivan, Victoria Justice will get the BMW and the Mercedes Benz, but the high end ones, not like the $60,000 ones that the average person drives. No, like the $200,000 ones she'll buy. Obviously, yeah. And I want to get a Mercedes Benz and BMW, but I want to get the high end ones, like the $200,000 ones, like in Transformers 3, right? Yeah, the high end cars like that, the high end BMW like that. Yeah. I mean, I want to get my Mercedes Benz. I want to get my convertible BMW Ivan, and maybe like a Lexus for the winter. Yeah, she probably end up getting those cars, or she might get the higher end cars, maybe a Spider. I don't know, or she might want to get a Porsche too. I don't know what car she likes, right? But I guarantee you, Ivan will be the Mercedes Benz and BMW BJ gets. No, I mean, I want a Mercedes Benz and a BMW Ivan, and she gets the car, obviously. She's like, Ivan, man, we have an unlimited bank account, man. Like all these cars are all pocket change, Ivan. I know. 70 went off the book. $250,000, $600,000 Ferrari pocket change, man. I'm gonna pimp out all my cars too. Obviously. Now I want you guys to upgrade the Ferrari. Everything, yeah, the rear, the rims, the wheel, the stereo system, the wheel, the interior, the horsepower, upgrade everything. Yeah, upgrade everything. What are your three cars you're gonna get, Ivan? I'm gonna get a Jeep for the winter, a nice Porsche, 250, $300,000 Porsche, and like the best Ferrari they have there. I don't know, the $600,000 Ferrari they have at the Vancouver dealership. But I'm gonna get the rare ones like Nia Tuesday for his Lamborghini. You guys have any rare Ferraris here? Yeah, we do. Yeah, give me the rare one and upgrade it. Yeah, and VJ will most likely upgrade her car too. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna upgrade it too. Yeah, we can afford to upgrade it, VJ. It's pocket change. I recommend you lease the cars. Don't buy it, right? Drive it for 4 years and you return it back and you get another model or another car. That's how it works, right? Yeah. And down the road, I will get my own Bugatti. Bugatti is like the best cars in the world. I'm gonna build my Bugatti or I'll buy it in an auction. Probably build it. Like build maybe a $50 million worth Bugatti, like a high-end fucking car. Yeah, that's a nice car. Yeah. Down the road though, my first three cars will be the Porsche, Ferrari, and the Jeep, obviously. That's my deal for. That's what I want for my first three cars, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. So that'll be the first thing Vijay will tell you. He's like, yeah, Ivan, let's go on that clothes shopping spree. We rent a luxury hotel in Vancouver. Let's go on that clothes shopping spree, Ivan. Let's buy our jet. Let's buy our yachts. We buy the jets and the yachts right away. Easy to afford it, obviously. So Ivan, let's go out to dinner. Let's check out some restaurants in Vancouver. And we go to like restaurants in Vancouver. We go to Boston Pizza, Montana's, all these places in Vancouver for dinner. We go to the bar, get drunk at the bar. We go clubbing. We go to the club, listen to music, dance to the music. All trending, by the way. And when I dance with Vijay at the club, George Jones is gonna want to make out with me, obviously, and I'm gonna want to make out with her. We make out hardcore, and people in the club are taking videos and pictures, just trending on X Men. It's fucking crazy. Hey, look at I and Vijay making out. Yeah, you guys look shit. You know. Fuck, man. Ivan set this whole thing up, man. Like, even though we made him pay a price, man. Like, Ivan is king. He's living out like a VJ forever in the world, and we're all left out of this, man. We're left behind the banner of this glory, this crazy fame. I know. Like shit, obviously. Yeah. Ivan, is it constant trends every day? Yeah, it's constant trends every day forever. It's crazy, man. We're number one trending every day on X forever. It's crazy. Yeah, man. Like, I take a limo with VJ to the club. When I get out of the club with her, you see a bunch of people taking videos and pictures. On me and VJ, you see us walking out of the limo. We're heading to the club. It's trending on X. It's crazy. Us dancing at the club. Constant, yeah. People coming up to us, interviewing us. Some of that trending on X. It's crazy, man. Ivan, you're gonna make that movie, Last of Xanus? I'm like, yeah, we're making the movie, and it's trending on X. It's crazy. Behind the scene fame, right? Which is better than public eye fame, right? Behind the scene fame is even better than public eye fame. Me and VJ get more of our privacy, but the people are still bombarding us with pictures and videos and interviewing us. But it's better than the public eye fame. You don't have to worry about the paparazzi spreading false news about you and VJ and all that stuff. Like, it's behind the scene fame, obviously. The only news you get is the trends on X and stuff on Facebook. Also, Facebook and Instagram too. They're gonna post stuff there, but it's mainly X, obviously, where the trends are gonna happen, right? Crazy trends. It's crazy. Yeah. And fans will guarantee ask me, "Oh, I loved your book, man. Are you gonna make this into a movie?" I'm like, "Yeah, we will." Maybe like, "Yeah, we're starring all film studio together." You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, we're making the movie. Yeah, I'm making the movie. Oh my god, I can't wait to watch that movie. That's gonna be a masterpiece. I know. Masterpiece, man. Sarah. Emma. Me usually live life. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, the fame is crazy. Yeah. The fame is so crazy, me and VJ feel on top of the world. Because we're king and queen ruling over the world, man. Like, we're the main event every day, man. It's crazy. It's an adrenaline rush. VJ will tell me, oh my god, Ivan, I feel so on top of the world. This is fucking crazy, Ivan. Wherever we go, like, everyone is just staring and taking reels and pictures of us. It's crazy, Ivan. And they're interviewing us. And a lot of that's sharing on X, and the whole world's tuning into that. That's why she's like, cheers, Ivan. We're king and queen. The world's left behind. We're living forever in the world. They pay a price too. Yeah, you made us pay. You pay too. It's how it works, right? Like, yeah. Yeah. As some of you guys will cry from the fame, obviously, because you feel abandoned from the glory, obviously. You're not saved. Yeah. You see me and VJ, we're going into the club. A bunch of people are taking reels and pictures of us, and it's trying on acts, and we're living that amazing life, obviously, and everyone's tuning into the trends. And you're in the club dancing with your boyfriend, girlfriend, but like no one really cares about you. They only care about Ivan and VJ. And then you're heading home on the bus from work. And you see a bunch of fans taking reels and pictures of Ivan and VJ, and you feel left out and abandoned from Ivan's glory. It's a shitty feeling, man. Yeah, man. That's how VJ cries. She doesn't want to be left behind. You know. Yeah. Well, not be left behind because you guys will never. I'll never leave my wife, but she doesn't want to be a sellout sharing with the world. Obviously, Toy Justice. Yeah, I don't want one woman touching you, Ivan. You're gonna crush my heart to know that you have to fuck. I don't know the billions of women around the world. Toy Justice will be crushed. And I'll be crushed too, knowing that she's banging all these guys, man. I'm not itching to share with you guys. You guys are fucking crazy people. Yeah. The garbage VJ. Yeah. Are you saying you're never gonna like buy food at the grocery store? I will, but I'm not gonna buy that much food because chances are I'll be going out or getting takeout all the time, VJ, right? I can afford it. It's all pocket change. People tell me, yeah, Ivan, like with this money, we can afford to go out every day, Ivan. It doesn't, yeah, it's like 300K in costs. Like for an average person, they can't afford that. But if you made like 17.5 million off your book, you can easily go out every day, Ivan, VJ, or get your takeout. Chances are I will be doing that. I'll be getting takeout and going out with her all the time, obviously. And sometimes we'll eat food at home, but probably barely. Yeah. I'll buy my beer. I'm always gonna buy my beer. I'll buy my like 24 case of beer, my milk, my juice, my soft drinks, and I'll get a few things for breakfast, maybe eggs, toast, bacon, sausages, potatoes, French toast, pogos, a box of pogos, maybe some rice, some chicken, and like a few other things, and like strudels, some of that. And that's it, man. I'm not gonna get that much groceries because me and VJ will be going out like every day or getting takeout. It's pocket change, right? You can afford it. As the Hollywood celebrities go out a lot too. They eat out a lot, man, because they're rich, obviously, but they don't have the kind of money we have, obviously. Like Hollywood celebrities can't go out every day Well, no, the B-list actors can't afford to do that, but the A-list actors can afford to do that, but it's a big con of their budget. If you have 10, 15, 20 million in your bank, 300K a year is a pretty big cut of your budget. You have to be careful. But if you have billions, it's a different story. You don't have to worry about that. So you can go out every day and get a ticket every day. It only cost me usually 250, 300, 350K a year in cost. It's pocket change, obviously, right? It's not affecting your budget. Yeah. Some Sarah. I'm going to show you another symbol of Xanus, guys. I'll show you that scene I'm in. Should you mention those wolves? Oh, your book is sick. Oh, that's a masterpiece, man. Greatest fans overwritten. I told you that chances are there will be millions of fans out there who do like Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones better, and if they do, I'm not surprised. Those stories are masterpieces too, obviously, right? I highly doubt it, but I mean, I won't be surprised if a lot of Lord of the Ring Reddit fans, fantasy Reddit fans, like those other books better, because those books have deeper, richer worlding and they have richer speech. If you guys like it better, I understand. I'm not going to judge you for it, right? I'm being serious when I say that, guys. Yeah. Your book is sick, man. I know, John. My book is sick, I'm saying. Yeah. Take a shower after this. I'll enjoy showing you guys, right? And I'm gonna finish The Chosen. I'm on season 4. There's a few shifts for grabs for Denny's. I might pick up those shifts because I need the money. I might pick up those shifts. Obviously. Okay, go to my file. Alright, you have it saved on your Hotmail? Yeah, I do. I have my book saved on my phone and my Hotmail. Just in case the gatekeepers delete my file on that computer, it's saved on my Hotmail. But the update file I did not save yet. I'm going to save that. With the edits and everything, I did not save the update file. I have to save the update file, obviously, right? Okay, I'll show you that scene again, guys. God, your book reads like a movie, I know. It reads like a movie. Okay, show you guys this scene. Alright, is this one of your most entertaining scenes in your book? No, it's not. But it's entertaining enough to keep you hooked. It was a masterpiece, man. My book is a masterpiece. Okay. You guys can read this. Alright, this scene's sick, I know. Not one of my most entertaining scenes at all, guys. Yeah, it's entertaining enough to keep you hooked, right? Read that. You guys already read this. I'm not showing you new scenes. Pause and read that. Your book is sick, man. I know, John. My book is sick, you know what I'm saying? You're looking at an amazing movie. Alright, are you bluffing? Did you really write this? No, I'm not lying, guys. I wrote this. Yeah. Keep reading. Oops. Alright, shows volume 3. No, guys. Volume 3, I'm not showing you shit. I'll spoil the story for you. We just look. I won't spoil. Keep reading. Yeah. Yeah, but Ivan, why does Tactius say wild wolves? Well, you have to read the chapter to understand. I won't spoil the story for you. show you a bit more, and that's it. Wow, your book is sick, I know. I think that's it, guys. Yeah. And that's it. And that's it, guys. I'm not showing you anymore. And that's it. Yeah, Ivan, your book reads like a movie, I know. Like, you can picture, yeah, people even told me, yeah, Ivan, your book reads like a movie, Ivan. Like, you know, the Taki's asks about the wild wolves, and everyone, and when he says that, there's just silence in the room, and everyone leaves the brewery, because they've heard horrid things about the wolves. Everyone fears the wolves, man. Yeah. Do all the people of Xanus know about the wolves? Of course they do. Except for Tacius and Acetones, they don't know, because Queen Sarah told Tacius to make no mention of the devil wolves. I can show you the scene when Tacius asks about the why can't we leave the walls, right? Yeah. I haven't shown us new scenes. No, guys, I won't spoil story for you, man. I have no, you bluffing, man. Did you really write what you show us? Yes, guys, I'm not lying. I wrote it, man. No AI. I did not use AI. Yeah, even your writing looks like as if like you use an AI program to write that because it's so entertaining. No, guys, I wrote on my own. Yeah. My writing is better than AI, guys. That's how much of a genius I am. Even an AI program can't pull this off, right? Or why the characters sound like people in the movie. Yeah. Oops. Why is it not popping up? Yeah. You guys have already read this scene many times, all right? It is time for Tacitus to receive his gift that was given to him. You guys have already read that scene many times, but yeah. But I don't want to show you that scene. You guys have read it many times, right? You also read this scene. Yeah, I'll show you this whole scene. You guys have already read it many times. Yeah. And when you reread it, guys, you're still hooked. Yeah, I'm still hooked. Yeah, that's why my book's a masterpiece, man. You're just hooked during the page for hours. Why, is this one of the most entertaining scenes in your book? No, not really. It's up there, but it's not my most entertaining scenes, guys. Yeah. This scene is sick, man. This is like, yeah, and it reads like a movie, I know. It reads like a movie, honestly. Yeah, I read this. You guys already read this scene, right? Yeah. Keep going down. Keep reading. Oops. Here's this Lord of the Rings, and he's Lord of the Rings, man. Is this scene one of your most entertaining scenes in this chapter? Yes. This is one of my big scenes in the Tactius, Young Tactius chapter, but in terms of the whole book, it's not my most entertaining scenes, obviously. It's up there, but it's not my best scenes, right? Like, there's much better scenes in this scene, obviously. But it's still entertaining enough to keep you hooked, guys, right? That's my point. Yeah, Xanus is a masterpiece, man. And I wrote this in the hospital when I was depressed. I wrote the whole chapter in the hospital in my notebook. I was fucking depressed, man, in the hospital. Yeah. Keep reading. Your book is sick, man. I know, John. Your book is sick, I'm saying. Yeah, Ivan Tacitonius is a joker. Yeah, I know. There's some peace here in Xanus. I'm saying. Yes, quite right. I'm saying. Maramus. I'm saying. Yeah, your book is sick. What's a masterpiece, man? Let me just look. Keep reading. I think after I'm done showing you guys snippets, you guys already read all my re-snippets, right? Yeah, let me just check again. Yeah. Keep reading. Ivan, what's the gift? Tactius' sword. That's the gift that you guys read in the prologue, right? I won't spoil sword for you. Yeah. And then keep reading. This is the scene when he's like, "Go away." I know. Ivan, yeah, it reads like a movie. I know. My story reads like a movie, guys. Masterpiece, man. I told you, all you Lord of the Rings fans and Game of Thrones fans who like those books better, I understand. Those are masterpieces too, right? Oh, hey, I'm saying, yeah. Keep reading. Please, Oliver, I love you, but my book is sick, I'm saying. Yeah, let me just... Yeah. Keep reading. Yo, Ivan, they sound like kids, I know. How do you do it, Ivan? It's a gift I have, guys. I know how I do it. Yeah. And the scene when Cassius says, "Come with us," I'm not going to show you that because I don't want to spoil story for you, obviously. Ivan, what's that scene? You'll say I'm going to read the book. I won't spoil story for you. Yeah. And this scene here, this scene right here, you have to pay very careful attention to that. That scene. You have to read the end war to understand that scene, obviously. To get an idea for the scene, I won't spoil story for you. Okay. I think. Yeah. And here's another face in the sky staring at Tactius. And that's it. I'm not going to show you the next scene. I won't spoil story for you. And that's it, guys. So, Sarah? Alright, your book is, what's the master's, man? And Young Tactius is one of my weakest chapters, guys, in the book. Ivan, that's one of your weakest chapters. Arguably my weakest chapter, guys. Exception to the prologue, right? The prologue is the weakest, obviously. Young Tactius is arguably my weakest chapter, guys, in the whole book. But it's still entertaining enough to keep you hooked, right? Yeah, man. It's an instant masterpiece, man. That's what it gets more control, obviously. I know I did it, obviously, right? Ivan, are you bluffing, man? Did you really write what you showed us, man? Are you sure you didn't use AI? No, guys, I didn't use AI. I wrote that, man. Yeah. I think one reason why Young Tactius and the prologue are my weakest chapters is because I wrote it in the hospital, and when I got thrown in the hospital, I was very very depressed. That might have affected my writing a little bit, but it's still entertaining enough, guys, to keep you hooked, right? Even though it's arguably one of my weakest chapters. Would you guys still agree? Yeah, we're hooked. Yeah, it's a masterpiece, man. My book, man. Even my weak chapters are entertaining. My weaker chapters are entertaining, right? Not as good as my better ones, but they're still entertaining enough to keep you hooked. Nice and Sarah. Alright, man, how do you do that, man? That's not normal, man. Like, your characters just jump on a page, they sound like children, too. Yeah. I know. It's a gift, guys. Yeah. People tell me, yeah, Ivan, this is going to be better than My Lord of the Rings. I know previous better than Lord of the Rings. But Ivan, seriously, man, this is going to be a better movie trilogy than My Lord of the Rings, Ivan. Yeah, and with this budget, like, we can build the best sets, create the best armor. You're looking at unheard of armor, weapons with this kind of money, Ivan. And you're putting $600 million towards visual effects for each of your volumes. I'm like, yeah, Perry's like, yeah, Ivan, you're looking at horror, devil beings, the most horror beings ever in history, movie history, and you're looking at amazing battle scenes that will blow My Lord out of the water, an amazing world that will blow James Cameron's Pandora out of the water. Oh. Yeah. Why was Sarah so angry with Tactius? Because she doesn't want to frighten her son, obviously, and she knows that what her father, her husband died from the devil wolves. Obviously, that's why she's like, "Shut your mouth, son of Tactius the first." You know what I'm saying? She was very angry, obviously. Then Cass is like, "You shouldn't have been too hard on him, Your Grace." She's like, "You shouldn't have told him about the South and the walls." He's like, "He's a stubborn one. He's curious. He needs to know." Obviously. He said, "Whether we like it or not, Tactius is Aratat's enemy, and my fear is one day he will have to face the Devil Wolf King." And Sarah's like, "Okay, I think it's time. Time for what, sister? You lost me. All right, you're going to get sick." I'm saying, "Because I was born with it." I know, you know what I'm saying? It's time for Tactius to receive his gift that was given to him. You get to see Tactius is on his bed. Then Tacitonius knocks on his door. He's like, "Go away." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it reads like a movie. I know. This is a masterpiece, man. This is money. Masterpiece, man, yeah. Better than your Star Wars sequels, John Mega. Yeah, the Star Wars sequels were a mess. I know, the Star Wars sequels were a mess, man. They didn't plan it out, man, Yeah. I don't know, you lying. Is your whole book entertaining like what you show us? Yes, guys, it's constant entertainment. I'm not lying. You just look for hours through the page. Yeah, man. Xanus is money, man. If I sold out Xanus, I would win the awards. I'd be winning all these awards. Best author of the year, best author of the century, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because my book even beats out J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings and George R. R. Martin's Game of Thrones. But I told you that chances are there will be millions of fans who will tell me, "Yeah, I mean, I love your book, but I like Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings." But yeah, if you like those books better, guys, I understand. I'm not going to judge you for it, right? Those books are masterpieces too, right? No, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Does Tactius joke a little bit? Yeah, he does, as you guys read, obviously, right? He's like, "Go away." He's like, "It's me, Tacitonius." "I know, now go away." He's like, "Jokes like me." Yeah, you guys get the joke? Yeah, I get the joke, Ivan, yeah. Yeah. Peter's like, "Yeah, Ivan, Ivan, even your young Tactius is a masterpiece, Ivan. Like, that's entertaining shit, Ivan, like that. Ivan, this is better than My Lord of the Rings. I know Peter Lord of the Rings." Mel's like, "Ivan, this is better than my Passion Christ." I know, Mel, better than Passion Christ, so I choose Mel, right? You know. Ivan, what's your weakest chapter in Xanus? Your Xanus book? The weakest ones are Landing Chaos, Captured, and Young Tactics. Those are probably my 3 weakest chapters. What's the weakest? I'd probably say Young Tactics is the weakest one. Because the prologue doesn't count. The prologue is not part of the chapters. The prologue is the prologue, obviously. Prologue is obviously the weakest, but it's not part of my chapters. It's the prologue. But out of all the chapters, I'd say Young Tactics is my weakest one. Obviously. When you guys read it. Ivan, that's your weakest chapter. Like, even we're blown away by that too. I know. Even my weaker chapters are entertaining too, obviously. I guarantee you some of my weakest chapters are better than some of the best chapters in some of these books that you guys read, right? Yeah. Because I don't mean to be an asshole, all you authors in the book publishing business. When I read your fantasy books, I don't get the same feeling like Xanus, guys. I don't get the same feeling. That's just for me personally. I don't get the same feeling, obviously. It feels more, it's amazing, but it feels more dry, more boring, more normal. Whereas my book is more unique. It feels more special. I get like a different feeling. It's highly entertaining. I can binge it for hours. I've read my book like 5-6 times. And I can keep rereading it over and over again. Even when on my rereads, I'm hooked and I'm having a blast, man. Xanus is a book you can reread over and over again. It's a masterpiece, man. As I showed you these snippets, guys, are you tired of are you still entertained? Yeah, you're still entertained. Yeah, you can read it over and over again, man. It's a masterpiece in this. You know. Yeah, that's what it gets more control of. See, we know you're a masterpiece, man. Yeah, I mean, that brand that you're also is more popular than Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Lord of the Rings. Yes, it is. Xanus is more popular than all those brands. Amen. Sarah? So if you're not going to win an award, no, I won't. I insult the gatekeepers. Because all these authors who traditionally publish are all in the gatekeepers book publishing industry, whereas I'm not. I insult the gatekeepers, so I'll not be winning any awards. But if I sold up, I'd be winning all the awards. Yeah, this is the greatest fantasy novel of the century. I'll be winning all these awards, man. All these accolades, all these awards. I'm not selling it, obviously. I'm self-publishing my books. So I have the keys. I don't have selling gatekeepers. So, Sarah. Yeah. And why did Tactics say wild wolves? You have to read the chapter to understand. I won't spoil the story for you. Yeah. Yeah. You have to read the chapter to understand. Yeah. At the end of Young Tactius, Tactius goes outside when they're celebrating the birth of Lithius, obviously. And he looks up to the sky and he says, one of these days I'm going to leave these walls. May destiny guide me. Obviously. That's where you get a lot of Jesus with Tactius, obviously. Yeah. Even though Tactius left the walls foolishly to avenge his father's death, that was not his initial intent. Fate brought him there to save the sellers from the devil, from the devil wolves, obviously. Obviously. That's why Tactius told Cassius, no generation is as lucky as this one here. When he talked about generation, he was mainly talking about the Northerns, but the Southerns all obviously have a part to play too, because they're human too. I almost feel sorry for you. Tactius saved some of them from the devil wolves. Even though not all of them made it to Xanus, some of them made it to Xanus. He saved them from the devil wolves. And he took them out of that cursed demonic kingdom, the animal kingdom, and he brought them to his heavenly kingdom in Xanus. Obviously, that's why Xanus is a masterpiece. That's not even the main plot of my story. That's a subplot of the story. A major subplot of the story. That's not the main plot of the story. You have to read Von P to understand the main plot of the story. That's why Xanus is the greatest fantasy novel ever, the greatest which ever made. Anyways, guys, here's what guys always shows. I'm saying, peace. Make a video probably Saturday. Peace out, guys. Don't hate, son.